Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Technically T, hitting you with more case review videos for the iPhone 12 Pro. And we have cases up on deck from Ghostek. So as always, a huge shout out to Ghostek for looking out, dropping me these cases to review. So we do have 4 cases here. We have the Exec 4, Covert 4, Atomic Slim 3, and the Iron Armor 3. So you're getting some clear protection, some heavy duty, and you're getting some medium and kind of light protection. So they have some that covers the whole gamut. So let's go ahead and get into it. You already know how I do it. Let's go to the least protection to the most. All right, first up on deck is going to be the Covert 4. Now, Ghostek always has some of the best packaging in the game. R2X impact technology, 2 times military grade drop tested. And I'm not really sure how far, but 2 times is good enough for me. Let's take a look at some of the accolades on the back. Kickstand design, HD clear back. You get that diamond grip, detailed cutouts, slim precise fit, and you do get a limited lifetime warranty. So nice, easy to open packaging. Don't have to tear anything up, so we can always appreciate that. When it comes to inside the actual packaging, you don't really get anything except some cards, and you do get a little Ghostek sticker. So nice little touch, man. I might create a wall full of stickers when it comes to these case companies. I don't know, something I'm thinking about. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look. This is the Covert 4, and yeah, this is going to be kind of a TPU-ish material. You get that R2X, and that's going to be the shock absorption within the case and with the levels, because you have 2. I think you have also some 7s down here that offers just a little bit more drop protection. So when it comes to those corners, like I said, they are raised up, so you can get a little bit more protection there, and you can also see that shock absorption material on the inside. You do get that Ghostek kickstand here, and let's see, feels pretty good. I'm not sure, that might actually be metal. I don't think that might be plastic, but it does have a magnet. So very nice sturdy kickstand. A lot of time when companies come with these kickstands, they can be really just kind of flimsy a little bit, but this one doesn't seem that flimsy. So HD clear back, as you can see right there as well. So let's take the 12 Pro. Let's go ahead and slap it up in here, and let's take a look. So when it comes to those power buttons, you do have a volume raise up and down, but it's a single strip and not individually cut, but they do work very good. Very nice buttons right there. Power button, also very good as well. Flipping it over on the bottom, accurate and precise cutouts. You have equal uniform cutouts you got for the speaker grill, so nice little addition there. And flipping it over on the back, you do have a camera lip that goes all the way around it, so that's going to be a nice little touch. And like I said, you do get to show off that Apple logo depending on what color of iPhone you have, because some colors like the silver really doesn't show the icon very well. So other than that, nice little addition when it comes to that. Now, take a look at that late on the tail protection. This does have a nice little lip that goes all the way around it. I am running a tempered glass screen protector, so you definitely should be pretty good to go if you were to put it face down. Now, when it comes to drop protection, this does have military grade drop protection, and I do feel like it can handle some drops, especially with these raised edges down here. So when it comes to dropping and putting it face down, I'm pretty sure you can handle it just well. Now, how does the actual case fit on the phone? So let's do our tug test. The top, fairly snug. When it comes to the sides, they do give a little bit, but that's kind of standard Ghostek protocol. Not the super snug cases. We're going to get to some that's there, but when it comes to this Covert 4, you're going to have a little bit of give. When it comes down to the bottom, you're also going to have a little bit of give, but it's not the type of give that's going to warp over time and make the case feel sloppy or anything like that. When it comes to taking the case off, very easy to take off, and once it's popped on, you don't have to worry about this case slipping off or doing anything like that. But just note that you do have a little bit more play on the edges if you want something that's really more snug fitting with a clear back. Stay tuned to a later case that I have from Ghostek, and we'll definitely get into that. How does it feel in your hand? It definitely feels pretty good. When it comes to the sides, on the back side right here, it do have a little textured design. So I feel like when you're holding it, it grips the back side of your hand and makes it feel pretty sturdy in your hand. Doesn't add too much overall size to the device. You're going to feel like you have a case on definitely by these sides, but it keeps everything fairly thin and fairly simple. So let's go ahead and bring my charging solutions over here. Let's go ahead and test it out with the MagSafe. And it does, boom, work with MagSafe charging. Now, like I say on every case review, because you have to say this is not going to be a strong magnetic bond or a connection. It's not a case that has a magnetic ring built into it like your Apple silicone and different things like that. So it will come off fairly easy, but I always like to say if you have to absolutely charge it by MagSafe, it does work. Dropping it on regular wireless charging, it works just fine. So here it is, man. This is going to be the Ghostek Covert 4, but I forgot about it. Before we get up out of here, man, we gotta check that kickstand out. I almost forgot about it. So here's your kickstand. It's not going to be anything that's going to be super durable when we're talking about punching it and kicking your phone around. But if you're in an office, I don't know if you're anybody going back to work, but if you're somewhere you want to prop your phone up, you're in bed, you want to prop it up on a nightstand, you can definitely do it like that. And just mostly in landscape mode, it's not going to work in portrait. So when it comes to landscape mode, the kickstand works just fine. So here it is, man. Covert 4. Now, next up is going to be the Exec 4. Now, this is going to be a 4-card detachable wallet. So I like that because I'm not sure if they're using the MagSafe part about it, but detachable wallet, I can rock with that. 2 times military grade drop protection there. A multi-attachment system, pretty dope. Raised camera lip, wireless charging compatible, non-slip grip. So let's go ahead and see what this bad boy here is about. Same thing in the packaging. You don't really get much, but here it is, man. This is going to be the Exec 4. So like they said, this is a detachable wallet. Now, I think it slides, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to see how it works. Let me make sure. I don't want to break anything. So let me see how you do it. I feel like Ghostek is probably looking at this video like clenching their teeth, like I can't believe what he's doing. He's doing it all wrong. Okay, there we go. So that slides off. So if you want the wallet part up here, it can slide on, and then you basically kind of find that groove again and then slide the wallet back on. So just wanted to show you how that worked right there. But looking at the actual case itself, very rigid frame. So that's pretty good to see. You get a nice rigid frame there, so definitely pretty good. You get that raised volume up, volume down, cut out for your mute toggle. Some nice little grip patterns here on the sides, as well as raised corners. So it's going to give you a little bit more protection in the corners. Raised power button, accurate speaker cutouts, and you get a camera lip. That's pretty good right there. Get a little bit of that Ghostek branding down there as well. So let's go ahead and pop it up in this case. Oh yeah, I like the way this bad boy here fits. And let's go ahead and take a look. So volume up, volume down, nice and tactile, mute toggle switch. Let's see, you gotta put your fingernail in there, but it doesn't work. It does not too bad. Flipping over in the bottom, you can see those cutouts are accurate. And when it comes to that power button, nice and tactile. Get to that camera, you can see definitely nice raised lip for that camera. Definitely good to go. And you get that detachable wallet there. Now, how does it actually fit on, let's take a look at the lay on the table protection. Now you see this does have a nice little lip that goes all the way around it. So you're definitely good to go when it comes to that lay on table protection. If you want to put it down on the face, or if you want to drop it, if you had the dropsies, I definitely feel like this case and really any of these Ghostek cases can take drops very, very well. So that'll be an option for you as well. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at how does it actually fit on the phone. And the fit is absolutely amazing. So top test, can't even budge it. Like, it is super firm. Sides also very rigid. When it comes to those power and the volume buttons, you really got to get your fingers in there. You can see my thumbs to really put it apart, but just regularly putting it, you're not going to have any give. And when it comes to that bottom, it's barely any give. You got to really pull. So the fit on this bad boy is by far the best that I have reviewed for the Ghostek series now. One of the best fits so far when it comes to cases, period. So I'm really glad to see the fit is on point. Now, how does it feel in your hands? Let's take a back step. How easy it is to get on and off with that hard fit. So it's not too bad to get it off. You just have to pry one of these sides and it does pop off. But when it gets time to popping it on, it has a confident click onto the phone and you don't have to worry about anything. So the fit of this bad boy is very, very, very good. And how does it feel in your hands? It definitely feels really good in your hands. Those grips that they added on the side, and I always tell case companies, just give us a little bit of grip or something on the side to make us feel like the case isn't slippery. And they did absolutely that when it comes to this case. And let's go ahead and take a look at the card slot. Now, it does say it does fit the 4 cards. So here's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Let me see if I can find one more card. There we go. Had to get my 4 cards over here. And here is going to be, let me find it. Boom. That is going to be 4. So here are your 4 cards. They kind of cascade a little bit in there, and you can kind of get them out by pushing it up on the side there. And it is pretty good to go. So it does fit 4 cards. And also, if you want, you can slide that off. Now, I see they said it does work with wireless charging. Let's just see if it worked with wireless charging with the wallet on. So that's the key. So it's not going to work with wireless charging with the actual wallet on. But what you want to do is just, if you're a person who wants to use this, just take the wallet off, drop it down on wireless charging, and then make sure it's positioned right. Okay. They said it worked with wireless charging. Let's see if we can get it right. All right, boom. Works just fine with wireless charging. Now, I'm not sure the way this back is designed, if it's going to work with MagSafe. And yeah, it's not, you don't have to worry about anything MagSafe related when it comes to this. But if you do want to drop it down without the actual wallet portion on it, you got to make sure it's kind of lined up correctly. And usually I don't have this much trouble dropping it on wireless charging. So you really got to make sure the placement is good with this case to activate wireless charging. And I'm still at this point struggling to get it to work with wireless charging just right. But you guys saw it did pop up just fine. But yeah, it's a struggle to find that perfect positioning for this case to work with wireless charging. But you got to play with it. It will eventually pop up with wireless charging. But yo, this case by alone without the actual wallet portion, I would use this without the actual wallet portion if these slits weren't here to actually allow debris to get into it. But yo, Exec 4, very, very nice touch from Ghostek with the detachable wallet. Nice option here. Now, next up is going to be one of my personal favorites. That is going to be the Atomic Slim 3. Now, I really, really like this case. This is definitely my favorite case out of their lineup of iPhone cases and or any other cases that come for any other device. So let's see what they're talking about with this packaging. R7X. So that's that next tier level of that drop protection. 12 feet drop tested. So we're getting to some more of the heavy duty now to where you don't really have to worry about much. Just flip it over in the back to see what it got going on. Wireless charging compatible, non-slip grip, aluminum alloy frame. So the sides of this is actually going to be aluminum and slim, precise fit. So that's why I really like this case, because we're not talking about any TPU. We're not talking about any droopy rubber sides when it comes to this. This is truly one of the cases on the market that gives you an aluminum side. And I haven't experienced much when it comes to this. This feels so premium because it's actually cool to the touch and it just feels so good. So let's go ahead and take a look around the case itself. This is going to be the Atomic Slim 3. So this is going to be that aluminum, while the inside is going to be a very hard TPU, but the aluminum is bringing it all together. So on that right side, you get that very nice cutout there. Volume up and down. That's kind of, they might be plastic, but they look like they are metal. So that's pretty dope there. When it comes to that power button, you're good right there as well. And flipping over on the bottom, you get those accurate cutouts. And on the back, you do get that nice little camera cutout, and you get that transparent, super clear back. And you get some of that Ghostek branding down there. So let's go ahead and pop this up in here. And this is always going to be a very snug fit, and this always feels very good. So here it is, Atomic Slim 3. Let's go ahead and check it out. Buttons, perfect. Money, no issues at all. Getting to that mute toggle switch, you don't really have to fight for it there. On that right side, power button, also money, no issues there. And flipping it over on the bottom, you get those precise cutouts there, so no issues with that. And flipping it over on the back, there you go with that recessed camera hump. Taking a look at that lay on the table protection. Now you do have a lip that goes all the way around it, so you should be pretty good when it comes to lay on table protection. Once again, this bad boy is made for 12 feet of drop protection, and when you hold this in your hand, you can feel that protection because it does add a little bit of chunk to it, but we'll talk about that last. So you do get a nice little raised lip that goes all the way around. So if you want to put it down, if you want anywhere you put this phone, you should be protected. Now, how does it actually fit on the phone? And this is why this is one of the best, man. You can't even budge these aluminum. You can't budge it. When it comes to the sides, even when it comes to the buttons, you cannot pull it. This thing here is super duper tight. You can kind of budge it when it gets to the bottom. But let me tell you what, Ghostek has, this is probably one of the best fitting cases that you can get for the iPhone 12 Pro, period. Hands down. Absolutely feels amazing. And also, even with that tight fit, it doesn't take much for this to come off. You just got to pry one end of it off and it pops right off. You don't got to really fight with it. So it has a super tight fit, but you also don't have to fight with it when it comes to taking this out the case. So Ghostek, bravo, hand clap, golf clap, whatever you want to call it. The fit of this is actually, it's perfect. You really can't get any more better fit when it comes to this. You can't. It's the best fit that you could possibly have. Now, how does it actually feel in your hand? It does feel a little bit chunky because that's what you're getting for that. But for the amount of drop protection that you're getting with this, the amount of grip and the amount of snug fitting that you get with this case, I can bypass how actually chunky the case feels in your hand. It actually still feels pretty good. It does add a little bit of grip. And over here, you see you get some atomic branding down there, but you do get some material for when you grip it. It's not actually going to slide out your hands. It feels a little bit slippery, just a tad bit. I probably would have liked to see some more grip on the sides, but overall, this is a good one. Easily one of my favorites, man. Easily could be in my top iPhone Pro 12 Pro case videos. Let's go ahead and bring the MagSafe over here. So it does work just fine with MagSafe. Like I said, it's going to be kind of a weak connection still. And dropping down on regular wireless charging works just fine with regular wireless charger. So this is going to be the Atomic Slim 3 for the iPhone 12 Pro. Well done. And last but not least, we have the Iron Armor 3. Now this is going to be for for big time protection. If you need that heavy duty style protection, if you're working in the outside environment, you have the clumsies, this is going to be something for you, man. So let's go ahead and get into it. Holster with kickstand, 2 times military drop tested. Now I would love to know how many feet that this bad boy actually drop protected. I'm pretty sure it's like 20 or something crazy. 1 card pocket, multi-layered, non-slip grip, swivel belt clip, slim precise fit. Let's go ahead and get into this big boy right here. Now, this isn't really the style of case that me personally that I would use, but like I said, this does fit a market for people who want to have heavy duty style protection. So even with this, okay, you're winning me over right now. So first off, let's go ahead and take a look at this swivel belt clip. This is going to be 360 degrees. This has a very matte type texture, feels very good, and you can pop it up. And let me see, you have the kickstand. So you can make a little kickstand right there. So this is going to be your belt clip. We're not really going to talk too much about that. Let's put that to the side. But another addition is they provided a tempered glass screen protector. So I can always appreciate that when somebody adds a tempered glass screen protector up here. And let's go ahead and take a look at the actual case itself. Now this has a kickstand in its own, so that's dope as well. So you not only do you have a kickstand with the actual holster, you have a kickstand in the actual case as well. You get that 1 card slot right there. Very nice addition too. And all right. And you get the actual case, man. Volume up and down cutout for your mute toggle, raise power button there, accurate cutouts on the bottom, and flipping it over on the back, you get that nice little camera protection there. So let's go ahead and drop this on the actual case itself, and let's see what we are working with. So volume up, volume down. Nice buttons, pretty good. They're not as tactile maybe as the other ones, but they'll pass. That'll do. When it comes to the power button, nice and tactile there. You really have nothing to worry about. Just like the volume buttons, not the best buttons, but they're not horrible as well. Flipping it over on the bottom, you get those even cutouts for your speakers if the camera focus. Boom, there you go. And on that recessed camera, you're definitely good to go in that category there. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the 1 little card slot. So if you have to take just 1 card out there with you, pop it in, and you definitely should be good to go. It's in there pretty good. I feel like you really have to kind of pull it to get it out. So nice little addition when it comes to the card slot. Take a look at that lay on the tail protection. It does have that lip that goes all the way around it, and a nice pretty deep recessed lip too. So you're definitely good to go when we're talking about dropping this phone, setting it down. I'm pretty sure you're going to get that protection. Now, how does it actually fit on the phone? Now, this has real thick sides. Now, although it doesn't have the tightest fit, there's enough material there where it doesn't get droopy over time. So it's going to be kind of a droop-free design because I can tell by the thickness of the actual rubber that's going around it. So overall, pretty nice case. Easy to take on and off. No fight at all when it comes to it. So fit is pretty decent, not as tight as the previous case, of course, but it'll pass when it comes to this. And how does it feel in your hand? You definitely feel like you do have a little bit more bulk when it comes to this case, but that's to be expected when this is the highest protection case that they have. So it comes with that. And when it comes to the grip, You really don't have that many grip points on the sides or anything like that. But for the most part, it's not, it's not terrible when it comes to the grip. But let's bring the wireless charging solutions, as I like to say, over, and let's go ahead and throw MagSafe, which I'm pretty sure it doesn't. MagSafe isn't going to work because you have that belt clip, not a belt clip, but you have that kickstand. It's not going to work. And then even when it comes to wireless charging with the kickstand here, it's also not going to work with wireless charging, and I don't think it even advertised for wireless charging. No, they didn't. So that's, I just have to test it anyway just to be certain. But like I said, this is going to be more of a heavy duty style case. So if you're one of those people who just need that type of, okay, the other cases said we trying to make an appearance real quick. If you need that type of drop protection, I like that it's one of those heavy duty protection cases without being overly bulky. This isn't overly bulky when it comes to this case. So very, very nice fit when it comes to this. So overall, nice case, man. This is going to be the Iron Armor. If I'm not right, yep. This is going to be the, make sure I'm saying it right. Let's make sure I'm saying it right. This is going to be the, okay, there it is. Iron Armor 3 from Ghostek. So if you're one of those or you need that heavy duty protection, might want to check it out. All right, so here are the cases from Ghostek. You're going to get the Covert 4, Exec 4, Iron Armor 3, and the Atomic Slim 2. Definitely one of my favorites right here. But you always know, man, the cases for the links for all of these cases will be down in the description below. Do all the YouTube things, comment down below, hit the like, hit that sub button, turn that bell on so you don't miss out on any future videos. Everybody, please stay safe. Catch you on the next one. Later.